This is the pop gun by Nordic Ware. It's used for making popcorn over a stove. It's got a little gizmo here. You move around, stir up the kernels that are unpopped, and it's also got a little door here you can close up, and when you're done you can open this up and dump the popcorn out. It's made in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I believe it's from the 50s or 60s. Looks like a gun. This little gizmo here is what you undo it. And there's the rack and pinion gizmo right there when you move the handle. There's the gear and the little rack that grabs the thing that looks like a coat hanger. This moves up and down. If you use this a lot, you need to kind of sometimes clean this because it'll get kind of stuck. It needs to be free so it hangs down and touches the kernels. This is just a drawn aluminum can. It's made in Minneapolis, Minnesota, called PopGun, excuse me. And it just grabs on over here. And then you take this thing here and lock it in place. And you just stir this around. You can also do it like this, but it's intended you just sit here and turn this around. That just stirs up the kernels that are unpopped so they'll float down. They're heavier since they're smaller, and touch the oil that's at the bottom of the container there. It's Pop Gun by Nordic Ware. It's pretty nifty. I think I got this about 10 years ago to thrift stores, only about $1 or $2, but it's kind of a cool thing. I tend to collect different type of popcorn machines and things. It works fairly well. I like to cook popcorn in oil instead of the air pop. To me, tastes like popcorn. So really kind of a retro design. If you look on here, it kind of reminds me of stuff from the 40s and 50s. I'm not sure exactly how old this thing is. Fairly well built, but the only thing that I've seen kind of goofy with it is that, you know, of course you got aluminum pan on there. I don't always like to cook with aluminum, but you got to make sure you don't have it burned. There is some burn spots in there. And then after you've used this a while, this tends to get, you need to kind of just wipe this off to get the kind of the oil on there. It just spins around like that. Pop gun by Nordic Ware, made in USA, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Cool.